Your College News Network. Jordan Schwab. News. Terry Brumprairie. Tips. Chip Robinson. Sports. Good afternoon, Madison, this beautiful Wednesday, November 30th, 2011. I am Jordan Schwam, your Channel 9 college news anchor. This is a developing story stemming from last week. 3 college freshmen have reportedly signed at Grand Central. We initially said that they were going to be living at the Equinox Apartments. However, due to economic and spatial issues, 404 Grand Central will be their new home next year as sophomores. In other news, Timmy the freshman, formerly failing economics, got an A on his most recent midterm. He was reportedly seen at college library from 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. the day of the exam. When asked how he did so well, Timmy said, I studied my note cards, I looked at past tests, I even went to the professor for help. But what I realize is, if you put your mind to something, you can do anything. Moo? The latest zoology club field trip has been canceled due to a cow escape from the Velas Zoo. Glarus, the spotted milking cow, has vanished, and no one knows where he went. The meeting for the zoology club has been rescheduled for the 3rd floor of the Humanities building, where they will be discussing pasteurization processes. And if anyone sees Glarus wandering through the streets of Madison, give a call to College News Network hotline and we will contact the authorities. Timid sophomore coastie Juliana went into her office hours today for her professor. Juliana used to be terribly scared of coming within feet of her professors due to their stature and position rank. However, she then realized going into office hours was very harmless. She got much help on her calculus homework and seems set to do well on her upcoming midterm. She and her professor even shared interest on pickleball interests. In this C-Team exclusive story, we look into the epidemic of roommate problems. Would you like it if your roommate came out of the closet and scared you at night? This, among many other problems, have been plaguing roommates all year. Common roommate problems this year include coming out of the closet and scaring their roommate at night, or other sort of pranks, accidentally locking their roommate outside of the room, or even sexual assault. Contrary to popular belief, these are resolvable issues. However, you need a great list of tips from an experienced roommate. So we're going to turn it over to Terry, who has a plethora of options that you can use to save your situation. Thank you, Jordan. Hi, I'm Terry Brumprairie with 3 easily memorized tips that can help you and your roommate live in a safer environment. I call these tips the 3 C's. 1 is clarity. If you have a problem with your room or your roommate, you must express to them in a clear and concise manner what that problem is, because they can't read your mind, and if you don't express it, they won't know. 2 is cleanliness. Keep your room clean, because no one likes to live in a pigsty, or at least keep your part of the room clean, and then let your roommate deal with their filth. 3 is cooperate. Work together with your roommate. You're living with this person for a whole year, so you might as well learn to get along with each other. Hope you find those tips helpful, and best of luck to you. Back to you, Jordan. In other news, a young freshman got lost today, looking to go back to her dorm room. The scary event took place behind Bascom Hill around 1 p.m. this afternoon, as she just could not find her way home. So, using campus resources, she called the ever-reliable SafeWalk, and they took her back safe and sound. However, witnesses within a half-mile radius could hear her shrieking, "Where's Whitty?" for about a half hour. Wow, let's hope those ears are okay. It's now time to throw it over to sports with our sports anchor, Chip Robinson. Chip? Thanks, Jordan. Hi, I'm Chip Robinson with sports. In football news, the Badgers claimed a spot in the first ever Big Ten National Championship game against Michigan State in Indianapolis. They beat the Penn State and Indy Lions to clinch the berth as they won the Leaders Division of the Big Ten. In basketball news, the Wisconsin Badgers vanquished Southeast Missouri State 74-41 in a crushing defeat. Heisman hopefuls Monte Ball and Russell Wilson have not been getting the attention they deserve. Despite putting up great statistical numbers throughout the season, these two Badgers are being outshined by such college football athletes as Trent Richardson, Andrew Luck, and Robert Griffin III. This weekend has a great slate of games coming up, with the Wisconsin Badgers basketball team going up against the Marquette Golden Eagles on Saturday night. Also on Saturday, the Wisconsin Badger football team goes up against rival Michigan State for a berth to the Rose Bowl. Back to you, Jordan. Thanks, Chip. This weekend surely seems exciting. In other news, freshman Betty Bryn was homesick and had to go to UHS to soothe those problems. The counselors there were able to get her mother on the phone and speak to her in a nice tone because, college is a stressful place, and UHS can solve a lot of those problems dealing with depression, stress, and anything else you may think of. So if you're ever feeling sick, head on over to UHS like little Betty Bryn did, and she is looking fine today, nice and smiling. It seems we are out of time today for the College News Network. I am Jordan Schwam signing off, and I will see you next time. Sayonara, Badgers!